team here at the Eco Living Festival at Randwick. We're going to go and have a look, see if there's anything interesting here. This eco fair was actually our idea. I hope this is not too muffled because it's just getting very windy. But we did it by stealth. Yeah, we've done a lot of things like that. Anyway, we're going to go and have a look and see how we can use some of this as a contribution to the new economy. You'll be seeing this tomorrow. It'll be a day late, but anyway, we're going to post it anyway. See you back soon. Okay, this is interesting. This is a Peugeot electric van. We're looking at electric vans. Let's have a look inside. Pretty standard, eh? Pretty standardised van. Wonder what the towing capacity is on this van. Might have to do some research. Pretty standardised front bench seat. Interesting. Here's a Nissan version. It's very similar. Let's have a look. This one's a passenger vehicle. Fold up seats in the back. They finished it. The seats finished the inside. Looks a bit more plusher in the Nissan. No tow bars. That might tell you something on either of these cars. Well, that's it. That's it, team. Walked around. Only took, what, that time? 10 minutes. I'll try to be nice. I actually did one of these stalls, and I paid Randwick Council almost $500. Plus, you got to pay insurance, and then you got to have a marquee, a gazebo, and you know, I did one of these. What, in I think it was like 2016 or something. And it basically hasn't changed much. Actually, there's less of a serious representation in sustainability in this one than in the one I did. The one I did, actually Tesla had a display there, and so did another big car company. I think it was BMW. I think they had a BMW there, an electric BMW. So like the commitment or the sort of display in momentum has actually decreased. I think what really needs to happen, what it was basically like it felt like a sort of a hippie fest. There's nothing there in these in this display that you wouldn't find at a normal markets. You'd find all this stuff, organic food, you know, buying apples for $1, all that sort of stuff, seeds. But it sort of felt like something you'd see up at Nimbin. There was no like real serious voice for sustainability, and frankly you're not going to get a serious voice because there was no federal representation, there was no state representation. You had the Rangers had paid for out of the taxpayers' money. They had a display there, of course. I don't know what that was about. What was the Ranger thing? Ranger services, anyway, whatever. I didn't see any Indigenous representation, so that tells you something. The Indigenous people don't really have a display there. They don't see it as a serious sort of thing. Again, you need state representation, federal representation to make people think there's something serious going on. Otherwise, this is just an overpriced sort of hippie fest. With like a fraction of the stalls. Anyway, Randwick Council going to make a lot of money from it. Like I said, you need like you know, up to $800, $900 just to put a marquee there for one day. But anyway, I had a look at the electric vehicles. Some of the electric vehicles I hadn't seen before, so that was all right. But again, no serious federal state logistical argument there for electric vehicles. It's just sort of like a hippie fest. You know, you can have a look at these things if you want to bring the kids somewhere and have a sort of like a old boomers band playing sort of old outdated 60 hits. It's something to have a look at maybe for next year. Anyway, this is Green to Stay Eco. Make eco fun. Signing out.